What's going on, guys? It's your boy Neeks, and today we are going to be previewing the Brighton versus Man United game in the Premier League. Yes, Manchester United on a 14-game unbeaten run on the back of 3 unbeaten, of course, in post-lockdown. 1 draw against Spurs, 2 wins, Sheffield United, and most recently against Norwich in the FA Cup. And Brighton are the next obstacle, the next target, the next win that Man United are targeting post-lockdown. And I think most Man United fans, including myself, would have expected Man City to get something from that Chelsea game. You know, on the back of our brilliant victory against Sheffield United, we needed Chelsea to drop points. And, you know, they've got some tough games between now and the end of the season, and this was supposed to be one of them. And it was, you know, relatively tough, but Man City were poor. Man City was so poor. Chelsea were able to, you know, Chelsea played well. I'm not going to begrudge them that. They played well. But Man City were terrible. They gifted them at least one, if not both, of their goals. And they just weren't at the races all day. And Chelsea got the 3 points, and they kept up that 5-point gap on Man United. And the way things are looking, you know, on the back of that, and them getting through to the FA Cup semi-final, beating Leicester, realistically, our chance of top 4 is going to be based on Leicester, realistically. Because Chelsea look like they are in a better position right now. They've got most of their players, if not all their players, back from injury, and they're playing well. So that was a disappointing result on an otherwise positive week. As I said, the last Premier League game, we absolutely wiped the floor with Sheffield United, got an early goal. Should have had 2 or 3 before we actually got the second just before half-time. And Martial completing his hat-trick after half-time, later on, at 70th minute or so. And 3-0 comfortable winners. Everyone, the key players getting back to, you know, getting back in form, getting back playing. Some of them haven't played for 3 months. Others haven't played for even longer. Pogba, Rashford, over 6 months they haven't played for since lockdown, since before lockdown. So, yeah, it's a must-win game. Another must-win game. The reality is, every game between now and the end of the season, in all competitions, is a must-win game. It's a must-win game. We need to win every Premier League game. We need to win every FA Cup game. And we need to win every Europa League game. Every game is a final from here on in. Because we drop points or we lose any of those games, and the opportunity in that competition of winning it or being successful, achieving our goals in the Premier League, that's top 4, for me, it goes just like that. We can't afford to drop any points to Leicester or Chelsea. We really can't. We need to be seizing on every opportunity. We've got 6 games between now and the last game, which is against Leicester. All sides in the bottom half of the table. We should be targeting wins in every single one of those. And if we do that, I think we put ourselves in the position to get top 4. Starting with Brighton. Solskjaer made 8 changes for the Norwich game in the FA Cup. I expect him to make changes. I think it was right too. The games are coming thick and fast. It created what was in the end a disjointed performance, and we had to call on the big boys off the bench to change the game and ultimately win the game, which we did in the last couple of minutes through Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire was one of 3 players who has played all games now since lockdown. He was one of 3 players who weren't changed from that Sheffield United game. Him, Luke Shaw, and Marcus Rashford. No, not Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Sorry, Bruno Fernandes. Maguire, Luke Shaw, and Bruno Fernandes started all 3 games. And Bruno was going right to the end. Like, his work rate he's put in since he's been at Man United, and the energy he's given us is second to none. It's absolutely brilliant. It's invigorated us for this race. So it'll be interesting to see if any of those are rested. The only one out of those 3 I would hope, if any are to be rested, will be Luke Shaw and Brandon Williams to come in. Maguire's going to start as long as he's not injured. I'm 100% sure of that as a captain as well. He's been ever present. Bruno Fernandes, I'd expect him to start. Can't guarantee it, but I'd expect him to start, because who are you going to put there? We just heard that Angel Gomez ain't signed a contract, so you ain't going to bring him in from the wilderness. And God knows we don't want to see Lingard, Pereira in that position. Mata's an option, but, you know, Mata's not who Mata used to be. Bruno Fernandes has to be in that, which I just hope he's got the energy, the same energy to keep going. I mean, these players have been out for 3 months. They've been out for 3 months, and then maybe they should have the energy. They should be fully well rested to go and play 3 games in a week. So I expect us to go with the same team that we did against Sheffield United. Again, me personally, I want to see Bailly next to Maguire, but realistically, Maguire and Lindelof is Solskjaer's choices at the back. And you know what? I understand why he's going for it, if this is the reason. But for this reason, I would understand. The centre-back partnership is probably the most important on the pitch. You're not supposed to change that. That is one position or 2 positions that you don't rotate in. That and the goalkeeper, that partnership is so important. Bailly is so injury prone that he can't create a partnership with anyone because he's out. His availability is not certain. So that might be a reason why Solskjaer is putting the trust in Maguire and Lindelof, because they are able to create a partnership that can gel and can work with the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper who is under pressure, by the way. But I just remember when Bailly came back from injury in the Premier League against Chelsea, that him and Maguire, he was brilliant in that game. He was brilliant, like he had never been away. And that's what I think is our best partnership, but it's not to be. But yeah, other than that, I think we go with the same team. Matic, Pogba in the midfield, Bruno ahead, Rashford on the left, Greenwood on the right, and Martial through the middle. With obviously, the back four, Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw and David De Gea coming back in. It's not going to be an easy game. Brighton's done pretty well since lockdown, actually. They've done pretty well. I bring up their results just now, but they beat Arsenal, famously. They drew with Leicester in their last game, and they've... Oh, just the 2 games they played. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking 3 games, but that was obviously FA Cup we played. So yeah, they beat Arsenal and drew with Leicester. That's 2 big results. Their comeback from lockdown was Arsenal home, Leicester away, Man United home, and then after they got Norwich after that, then they've got Liverpool, Man City. So people were looking at their fixtures like, it's going to be rough. They're going to get dragged into a relegation battle. But on the other hand, they have picked up results, whereas Bournemouth, Villa, West Ham, Watford have all been beaten that time. So they're on, 33 points, 6 points clear of safety. I personally think, I would say 1 more win secures it for them. I hope they don't get any points against us. 1 more win secures it, but I hope it ain't against us, because, as I said, we need to win. It's a must-win game. And I trust the boys. If we go out with the same team that we did against Sheffield United and put in the same dominating performance in terms of keeping the ball, movement, creating chances, attacking, getting players, numbers into attacking positions, I can't see how Bournemouth are going to be, Brighton are going to be able to hold us off. Pogba dictating from the middle, Matic just behind, Bruno just in front, and the 3 strikers, the 3 forwards, Greenwood, Rashford, and Martial at their potent best. I can't see how Brighton can do us, but we have to. I think we have to score first, because coming back against Brighton ain't going to be easy. And I think we need to try and get off the blocks early. Get an early goal like we did against Sheffield United. Make them have to come out if they want to get something, and we can just pick them off one by one at ease. I'm backing the boys. I'm going 3-1 United. Close the gap on Chelsea and Leicester, and hope that one of them can slip up as we chase them 2 down in a race for top 4. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. Comment below. Let me know your predictions for this game.